Hello everybody, Kite562 here with another episode for you of Tentacle Tales of Terror on this August 12th of 2024 at 4 p.m. Now, today's episode is The Color Out of Space. So be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content on this channel. I'm your host, Kite, so sit back and relax and listen to what I have to say about The Color Out of Space by H.P. Lovecraft. Now, from what I know, this is one of Mr. Lovecraft's most well-known stories amongst many others. I mean, from the book that I'm citing from is that there's a lot to choose from, and it's really hard for me to pick a favorite Lovecraft story of mine here, but I guess that's a good thing in the end of the day. So anyway, let's get on with the plot of The Color Out of Space by H.P. Lovecraft. So Ammi Pierce is the only one that remains, or Ammi Pierce is the only one that remains in the old village town that's close by Arkham Asylum, or Arkham as a small town. If I get that wrong, I get that wrong. So our nameless protagonist decides to talk to him about the strange events that happened in this little village. Now, for context, as I reread this, Ammi Pierce is the protagonist, and then Nahum, Nahum Gardner is the secondary character in this story, so there's that. So for the first side note, with the new road leading away from Arkham, this small town seems to me on the brink to be demolished. However, at the same time, there's a dark trails of superstition. Could this town have some connections to the Salem witch trials like so many other Lovecraft stories to boot? And so for the second side note, apparently a meteor hit down Ammi Pierce's residence. What could have this meteor crash unleashed upon this small village town? And I have to say, for my first favorite quote, "And by night all Arkham had heard of the great rock that fell out of the sky and bedded itself in the ground beside the well at the Nahum Gardner place, The Color Out of Space, page 640. And again, as always, I'll leave a link to the book that I quote from in here on the top right of this video. And so for side note number 3, it seems after the meteor fell to the village, Nahum Gardner and his family became quite popular amongst the locals, according to page 642 and 643. However, at what mysterious cost though? That's my question here. It seems things have changed for the worst for Nahum. His crops grew huge but tasted bitter, snow melted faster in his area, and some neighboring boys found a strange creature that almost looks like a woodchuck, according to page 644. What could this all mean? Who knows? But for my final thoughts, it was an awesome environmental horror story. I can really see the similarities between this and the films Slither and Creepshow by Stephen King, which I highly recommend you watch these two classics in my opinion, where his character discovers a strange meteor crashed in his backyard. I'm definitely going to be revisiting this story down the road, just not now, maybe like in a year or two. It's starting to get more challenging to pick a top 10 or top 5 of my favorite Lovecraft story here, so that may be a video in the making, who knows? I don't know, but I just love making these review videos for you all and for myself to look back on over the years. So I highly recommend you go read this story. As always, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content on this channel. I'm your host, Kite562 of Kite562 Books and Manga Reviews, signing out. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, everybody. Later.